Welcome, everyone. I'm Edward Lawrence in for Neil Cavuto, and this is a special edition of Your World. Let's go right to Alexis McAdams in New York with what we know at this hour. Alexis?
Hey, Edward. So we've been checking in with police sources who were very confident just in the past hour or so, saying that they believe this was a terrorist attack there at that border crossing and at that Rainbow Bridge. We've been making calls as they've been in meetings. Now they've come out of those meetings, and I'm now getting new information saying that a car had two men in it, in the passenger seat and then also in the driver's seat, obviously. They were trying to cross from the U.S. into Canada, and they were trying to avoid Border Patrol agents, according to this source who just got this update. That car then started going at a high rate of speed and crossed over the median to try and get away from the Border Patrol agents. The car went up into flames because it crashed at such a high rate of speed, so much so that the bomb techs, who have lots of experience, thought that this was an explosive, that the car, I was told, had explosives in it. Several explosives were in that vehicle. Now they're backing that up, saying that it was the way that the car landed that caused such an explosion. But the bomb tech said they've never seen an explosion like that with a vehicle, so that's why at this point they're still trying to figure this all out and replaying that video you're looking at. They've all gone back into more meetings now to take a closer look. But these are high-level officials who are talking about this, and it comes into the play of that they've had such a heightened, security and such a heightened awareness that there was going to be possible attacks. And as we are now heading into the busy holiday weekend, they had so many people on that bridge and at that border crossing that when they saw those flames and that impact and that noise, they were told to investigate this as a possible terror attack. We know the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, is heading there now. She's going to be briefed as well, but the bomb techs are still on scene. We know one CBP officer was hurt after that explosion, and also just trying to figure out what else played out there. They were also going to call hazmat investigators to the scene, because when it went airborne and crashed, they said there was debris everywhere. They said the debris field was huge, so big too for such a small car. We don't know who the people were in that vehicle. There's been reports too, Edward, that there was a nearby area that had a 7-Eleven that might have played into this, but at this point I'm told this was a stolen vehicle. Two men now dead that tried to avoid Border Patrol there at that crossing, crashing and causing a massive explosion. So that's what we know as of now. Edward.
And Alexis, you mentioned the 7-Eleven where the car was seen. There has to be surveillance video, security video of this car, either at this 7-Eleven or on its way. Maybe there's a ton of cameras at that crossing there. From what your sources are saying, they're collecting all of this evidence, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, they're collecting it all, but I think the point that, I want to point out here is that when we were told that this was being investigated as a terrorist attack, it's because of the explosion and the size of the explosion, so much so that it caused them to evacuate government buildings in and around that area, and also to close the airport down. So when I just checked back in with these investigators who are out there working the scene, they said that is not a typical response to something that would have been a car explosion. So that's why that information came in as it did, and then we started seeing those conflicting reports. But that's what happens with breaking news. They get new information, they give it to us, and we bring it back to the viewers. So as of now, they've walked back that it was a possible terrorist attack, but say they've never seen a car explode in that way. So there's still a lot more investigating that needs to go on, Edward.
And this will unfold as the days go on. Alexis McAdams, thank you from New York. Now,
hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.